Have you ever wondered why some people in Japan are living vibrantly past 105, while in America, too many of us are saying goodbye at 75? It's a heart-wrenching gap, nearly 30 years of life stolen from us. Picture this: Japanese seniors dancing through their golden years, full of energy and purpose, while here in the US, we're battling chronic diseases and fading too soon. What's their secret? Why are they thriving while we're struggling? In this video, we're exposing the 4 shocking differences that separate Japan's centenarians from America's seniors. And trust me, you need to watch until the end, because these game-changing secrets will show you exactly how to reclaim those lost years, live longer, and rediscover the vibrant life you deserve. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. Shocking difference number 1, the Japanese diet fuels longevity while America's food fights it. The traditional Japanese diet is a vibrant, meticulously crafted symphony of health designed to nourish the body and extend life. Rooted in centuries of culinary wisdom, it emphasizes fresh, nutrient-dense foods that work in harmony with the body's natural systems. Picture a Japanese meal, delicate portions of omega-3 rich fish such as salmon or mackerel, accompanied by steamed vegetables like daikon radish and mineral-packed seaweed. The meal also features fermented staples like miso and natto, teeming with gut-friendly probiotics, and a soothing cup of green tea rich in antioxidants like catechins. This isn't just sustenance, it's a form of preventative medicine carefully curated to promote vitality and ward off disease. Scientific studies consistently highlight the benefits of this approach. Japan's low consumption of red meat and saturated fats correlates with significantly lower rates of heart disease and certain cancers, which remain the leading causes of death in the United States. For instance, the Japanese diet's emphasis on fish and plant-based foods contributes to a national obesity rate of just 4.5%, a stark contrast to the US, where 42% of adults are obese. According to the CDC, this disparity is critical because excess weight acts like a ticking time bomb, driving up the risk of chronic conditions like type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease, ailments that shave years off life expectancy. In contrast, the standard American diet is a minefield of health hazards. Ultra-processed foods dominate it. Think sugary sodas, greasy fast food burgers, oversized portions of fried snacks, and desserts laden with refined sugars. These choices wreak havoc on the body, clogging arteries, spiking blood sugar, and triggering chronic inflammation. For seniors, the consequences are especially dire. The CDC notes that cardiovascular diseases alone account for 32% of the life expectancy gap between the US and peer nations like Japan. Poor dietary habits exacerbate age-related health declines, making it harder for older adults to maintain mobility, energy, and independence. But there's a silver lining: transformation is possible, and it starts with small, intentional changes. Seniors can draw inspiration from Japan's dietary playbook without needing to overhaul their entire lifestyle overnight. Begin by swapping out fried sides like French fries for a vibrant, nutrient-rich salad filled with leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and a light vinaigrette. Replace sugary sodas or energy drinks with green tea, which not only hydrates but also delivers antioxidants that combat oxidative stress. Instead of reaching for red meat-heavy dishes like burgers or steaks, try incorporating fish, grilled salmon or sardines, for example, into your weekly menu. These choices nourish the heart, support brain health, and reduce inflammation, paving the way for a longer, healthier life. Action steps for seniors: embrace Japan's dietary wisdom. To take control of your health, ditch the drive-through and fast food traps that dominate the American food landscape. Instead, channel the simplicity and balance of Japanese cuisine. Start by experimenting with easy, wholesome recipes at home. For example, whip up a bowl of miso soup using fermented miso paste, tofu, seaweed, and green onions. It's a nutrient powerhouse that's simple to prepare and gentle on the stomach. Incorporate lean proteins like fish or chicken, paired with whole grains such as brown rice or quinoa, and pile your plate with fresh, colorful vegetables like broccoli, spinach, or carrots. Aim to make these changes gradually. Try one new Japanese-inspired meal a week, such as grilled mackerel with a side of steamed edamame. Explore local Asian markets or grocery stores for ingredients like miso, seaweed, or matcha to add variety and authenticity to your cooking. Your body is a temple, and it deserves fuel that heals rather than harms. By adopting elements of the Japanese diet, you're not just eating, you're investing in your longevity, vitality, and quality of life. Every small step toward healthier eating is a step toward a future where you feel stronger, more energized, and ready to embrace the years ahead. Shocking difference number 2, Japan's healthcare embraces all while America's leaves gaps. Japan's universal healthcare system stands as a global model for ensuring equitable access to medical care, particularly for its aging population. Established in 1961, this system mandates that every Japanese citizen, regardless of age, income, or employment status, is covered by a comprehensive national health insurance program. This ensures access to a wide range of medical services, from routine vaccinations and preventive screenings to advanced treatments for complex conditions. For seniors, this system is a lifeline that promotes longevity and quality of life. Affordable copays and minimal out-of-pocket costs mean that elderly individuals can visit healthcare providers regularly without financial strain. This proactive approach allows for early detection and management of health issues, reducing the need for prolonged hospital stays. Remarkably, only 2.9% of Japanese seniors aged 75 to 79 are hospitalized on any given day, a testament to the system's emphasis on preventive care and effective outpatient management. As a result, Japan boasts the world's highest healthy life expectancy, 74.8 years, meaning its citizens not only live longer, but do so with fewer years of disability, remaining active and independent well into their later years. The system's efficiency is further supported by streamlined administrative processes, government-regulated pricing, and a cultural emphasis on health maintenance, which collectively ensure that seniors receive consistent, high-quality care without the burden of exorbitant costs. In stark contrast, the United States healthcare system is a complex and often inequitable patchwork that leaves many seniors struggling to navigate its challenges. Despite the existence of Medicare, a federal program designed to provide healthcare coverage for those over 65, significant gaps persist. High out-of-pocket costs, including deductibles, co-pays, and premiums, create financial barriers that deter many seniors from seeking timely medical care. According to the Kaiser Family Foundation, KFF, a staggering 28% of American seniors skip doctor visits or forego necessary treatments due to cost concerns. This reluctance to seek care has dire consequences, particularly for managing chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease, which are prevalent among older adults. When these conditions go unchecked or undertreated, they often lead to preventable complications, hospitalizations, and a reduced quality of life. The U.S. spends approximately twice as much per capita on healthcare compared to Japan, $12,555 annually versus Japan's $6,280, according to OECD data. Yet, it ranks a disappointing 30th out of 38 OECD countries in life expectancy, with an average of 77.5 years compared to Japan's 84.7 years. This disparity highlights a troubling reality. The American healthcare system often prioritizes profit-driven models such as high-cost procedures and pharmaceutical markups over patient-centered care, leaving seniors particularly vulnerable to financial hardship and declining health outcomes. The lack of universal coverage, coupled with complex insurance structures and regional disparities in access, exacerbates these challenges, forcing many seniors to make impossible choices between medical care and other essential expenses. Action for seniors: take control of your health within the system. Seniors in the U.S. can take proactive steps to mitigate the shortcomings of the healthcare system and prioritize their well-being. Don't let financial barriers or systemic inefficiencies dictate your health outcomes. Schedule that overdue checkup or screening, as early detection of health issues can prevent costly and life-altering complications. Research low-cost or sliding-scale clinics in your community, which often provide affordable care for uninsured or underinsured individuals. Explore Medicare's preventive care benefits, which include free annual wellness visits, screenings for conditions like cancer and diabetes, and vaccinations such as flu and pneumonia shots. These services are designed to catch problems early, saving both lives and money. If navigating Medicare feels overwhelming, reach out to a local state health insurance assistance program, SHIP, for free, personalized guidance on coverage options. Advocate fiercely for yourself. Whether it's negotiating medical bills, seeking generic prescriptions to reduce costs, or appealing insurance denials, you've earned the right to quality care, and taking these steps can help you reclaim control over your health in a system that too often falls short. Shocking difference number 3, Japan's seniors stay active and connected while America's fade away. In Japan, aging is not a descent into irrelevance, but a celebrated stage of life marked by vitality, purpose, and deep community integration. Seniors, often honored as sen or wise elders, are cherished for their life experience and remain active contributors to society. This cultural reverence manifests in dynamic lifestyles that keep both body and mind sharp. Many Japanese seniors incorporate daily physical activity into their routines, whether through brisk walks in their neighborhoods, tending to meticulously cared-for gardens, or practicing traditional exercises like Tai Chi or Qigong, which promote flexibility, balance, and cardiovascular health. These activities are not just about fitness, they're a way of life that supports longevity. For example, in regions like Okinawa, known for its high concentration of centenarians, seniors often engage in low-impact activities such as gateball, a team sport similar to croquet, or maintain small vegetable patches, which provide both exercise and a sense of purpose. Beyond physical activity, Japanese seniors are deeply woven into the social fabric of their communities. Multi-generational households are common, with approximately 40% of seniors living with family members, fostering daily interactions that nurture emotional well-being. Those who live independently often stay connected through community involvement, such as volunteering at local festivals, participating in child care programs, or even driving shuttle buses for community services. Community centers across Japan offer tailored activities for older adults, from calligraphy and tea ceremony classes to group exercise sessions and cultural workshops. These opportunities ensure seniors remain valued and engaged, reducing the risk of loneliness, a silent but deadly risk factor linked to a 26 to 29% increased chance of premature death, according to research, as well as higher rates of depression and cognitive decline. Japan's cultural emphasis on interdependence and collective well-being contributes to its world-leading life expectancy of 84.7 years and lower rates of chronic conditions like heart disease and dementia compared to Western nations. In stark contrast, the experience of aging in the United States often feels like a retreat into the shadows. Social isolation is a pervasive issue, with the CDC reporting that 25% of Americans over 65 live alone and 1 in 3 experience chronic loneliness. This disconnection is compounded by sedentary lifestyles, as many seniors transition into retirement with limited physical activity. Instead of engaging with their communities, too many spend hours sedentary, watching television, browsing screens, or confined to their homes. The CDC notes that physical inactivity is a major driver of chronic diseases, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease, which collectively contribute to 10% of premature mortality in the U.S. These conditions widen the life expectancy gap between the U.S., 78.6 years, and countries like Japan. Loneliness, meanwhile, is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, accelerating both physical and mental decline. For American seniors, the combination of isolation and inactivity creates a vicious cycle. A lack of movement weakens the body, while a lack of social connection erodes mental health, diminishing quality of life and hastening mortality. The cultural contrast is striking. While Japan's seniors are celebrated and integrated, many American seniors feel invisible, sidelined by a society that often prioritizes youth and productivity. Retirement in the U.S. is frequently envisioned as a time to slow down, but this mindset can lead to stagnation rather than fulfillment. Without purposeful activity or social engagement, seniors risk losing the vitality needed to thrive in their later years. Yet, the Japanese model offers a powerful, achievable blueprint for transforming how we age in America. By prioritizing movement and connection, seniors can reclaim their health, purpose, and sense of belonging. Action steps for seniors: move with purpose. Connect with passion to emulate the vibrant longevity of Japan's seniors. Start by weaving physical activity into your daily life in ways that feel accessible and enjoyable. You don't need to aim for athletic feats; small, consistent efforts make a big difference. Join a local walking group to explore your neighborhood while chatting with peers, or try a low-impact exercise like chair yoga, which is widely available at community centers or online, and improves balance, flexibility, and joint health. Gardening, even in small containers or raised beds, offers a dual benefit of light physical activity and a connection to nature. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate activity per week, as recommended by the CDC, such as brisk walking, water aerobics, or dancing to your favorite music. These activities strengthen your heart, maintain muscle mass, and boost your mood by releasing endorphins. Equally critical is rebuilding social connections to combat the epidemic of loneliness. Start small, schedule a weekly phone call or coffee date with a friend, relative, or neighbor. Explore local senior centers, libraries, or community organizations that offer clubs or activities such as book discussion groups, knitting circles, or art classes. Volunteering is a powerful way to find purpose. Consider opportunities like reading to children at a local school, helping at a food pantry, or assisting with community events. These activities not only foster connection but also reinforce your sense of value and impact. If mobility or transportation is a challenge, look into senior-specific rideshare programs or community shuttles, which many cities offer. Even small gestures, like striking up a conversation with a neighbor or attending a local event, can spark meaningful connections that reduce feelings of isolation. Technology can also bridge gaps. Video calls with family or online communities centered around shared interests, like gardening or history, can keep you engaged when in-person options are limited. The key is consistency. Make movement and connection non-negotiable parts of your routine. Every step you take, whether a physical stride during a walk or a metaphorical outreach to a friend, adds not just years, but vibrancy to your life. Aging is not about fading away, it's about living fully with purpose, connection, and joy. By adopting the active, socially engaged lifestyle of Japan's seniors, you can transform your later years into a time of growth, fulfillment, and enduring vitality. Shocking difference number 4, Japan's culture celebrates longevity, while America obsesses over youth. In Japan, the aging process is not just accepted, but deeply honored, woven into the cultural fabric through centuries-old traditions rooted in Buddhist, Confucian, and Taoist philosophies. These belief systems frame aging as a sacred journey toward wisdom, spiritual maturity, and societal enrichment. Elders are regarded as invaluable custodians of knowledge, their life experiences celebrated as a guiding light for younger generations. This reverence manifests in everyday life. Seniors are addressed with respect, their opinions are sought in family and community decisions, and their presence is cherished in social settings. Annual traditions like Kiro no Hai, Respect for the Aged Day, a national holiday dedicated to honoring the elderly, underscore their esteemed role. This cultural mindset fosters a profound sense of purpose and belonging among Japan's seniors, significantly reducing psychological stress and promoting emotional resilience. Research, such as a 2019 study in The Lancet Public Health, highlights how social integration and a sense of purpose correlate with lower mortality rates and better mental health outcomes. Japan's demographic reality further amplifies the importance of its elderly population. With a fertility rate of just 1.26 births per woman, well below the 2.1 needed for population replacement. Nearly 30% of Japan's population is over 65. Far from being sidelined, seniors are essential to the nation's social and economic fabric, actively engaging in community volunteering, part-time work, and mentorship roles. Many participate in local clubs or teach traditional arts like calligraphy or tea ceremonies, keeping them physically active and mentally sharp. This cultural embrace of aging contributes to Japan's world-leading life expectancy of 84.7 years and a healthy life expectancy, years lived without disability, of 74.8 years, according to OECD data. By fostering an environment where seniors feel valued and purposeful, Japan creates a virtuous cycle that enhances both longevity and quality of life. By contrast, the United States is gripped by a cultural fixation on youth, where attributes like energy, innovation, and physical beauty are disproportionately tied to being young. This youth-centric narrative permeates media, workplaces, and social interactions, often rendering seniors invisible or undervalued. Ageism is a pervasive issue. Older workers may face subtle biases, such as being passed over for promotions or pressured into early retirement, while media portrayals glorify youthful vigor and marginalize aging as a decline into irrelevance. Advertisements, television shows, and social media platforms frequently underrepresent older adults or depict them in stereotypical, diminished roles, reinforcing negative perceptions. This societal bias exacts a heavy toll. A 2020 study published in The Gerontologist found that perceived age-based discrimination increases chronic stress, elevates cortisol levels, and is linked to a reduced lifespan by up to 7.5 years. The emotional impact is profound. Many American seniors internalize these negative stereotypes, leading to feelings of worthlessness, social isolation, and depression. Unlike Japan, seniors who are buoyed by a sense of purpose, too many in the U.S. feel discarded, a sentiment that exacerbates mental health challenges and contributes to declining physical health. The U.S. healthcare system, already strained by high costs and inequities, often fails to adequately address mental health needs among seniors, further compounding these issues. With a life expectancy of 77.5 years, ranking 30th among 38 OECD countries, the U.S. lags far behind Japan, not only in years lived, but in the quality of those years. The lack of cultural structures to honor and integrate seniors leaves them vulnerable to loneliness and disconnection, undermining their well-being in ways that Japan's system actively works to prevent. Action for seniors: reject ageism and reclaim your value. Seniors in the U.S. can take charge of their lives by actively rejecting ageist stereotypes and embracing their intrinsic worth. You are not defined by societal biases or outdated notions of being over the hill. Instead, see this phase of life as an opportunity to climb new peaks and make meaningful contributions. Share your stories and wisdom with younger generations, whether through mentoring, volunteering, or simply engaging in family conversations. Consider taking up a new hobby or rediscovering an old passion such as painting, writing, gardening, or learning a new skill like digital photography or woodworking. These activities not only keep you mentally and physically active, but also reinforce your sense of purpose. Seek out community groups, senior centers, or local organizations that offer opportunities to connect with others and contribute to society, whether it's tutoring children, participating in book clubs, or joining exercise classes. Advocate for yourself in all areas of life, from challenging ageist remarks to seeking out resources like mental health support or community programs that celebrate aging. By living with intention and purpose, you can counteract the negative effects of a youth-obsessed culture and build a fulfilling, vibrant life. Your experiences are a legacy. Embrace them, and you may not only live longer, but thrive in ways that inspire those around you. All right, seniors. We've just uncovered the explosive truth behind why Japan's elders are thriving past 105, while too many Americans are checking out at 75, from their life-fueling diet. To universal health care, active lifestyles, and a culture that honors aging, those four shocking differences are your roadmap to a longer, vibrant life. So tell us, what's one powerful lesson you've learned today? Is it cooking a Japanese-inspired meal, booking that health checkup, staying active with friends, or embracing your value as a senior? Drop a comment below this video and share one thing you're taking away and will put into practice to reclaim your years. Your action could spark a revolution for someone else. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to live your best life.